Bad Wolf MTG here. Bad Wolf MTG here, and this is my FNM story. This week was the end of the month, so for Rena it was the end of the season for rankings. I ended up being able to push through and get to gold tier 4 in standard, mostly playing Rakdos Knights, and it was a lot of fun playing that deck. I learned a lot, and I was finally able to get enough wins to get up to a gold, and I was really excited. For my limited side of stuff that I did this week, I finished another sealed tournament for Theros. I ended up going 5-3 overall. I will leave a link to the deck I ended up building below with the pool and everything. I realized as I was playing my first game that I had built my deck completely wrong, but at that point I was committed and wanted to see how well I could do with this subpar deck. I didn't really realize the themes of stuff going in because I did not do as much research as I should have. I've been a little backed up on podcasts and work's been a little crazy. Excuses, blah, blah, blah. I should have done my research before I did it, but I just jumped in and played anyway, and I ended up at least winning 5. I mean, I lost 3, and part of that was due to my horrible building of this deck. I ended up running a mostly mono-white black deck with a kind of enchantment sub-theme going on, but didn't realize it until I actually started playing that that's actually what I had built. I had a favorite of Iroas and 2 Laguna Band storytellers to help me kind of with those enchantment themes. And then I also had 2 Transcendent Envoys, so I could use that to loop back and get flyers out and attack with those. But looking at my pool after the fact and realizing, okay, this is where I should have gone with these white cards. I should have probably ran blue. There are a lot more enchantments in blue and a lot more things I could have been doing in blue. I also let Arena autofill in my lands, and I think that was a poor mistake because I think I had a total of like 3 or 4 black cards, and it still split my mana pretty evenly between the 2. And so there's a lot of times where I didn't get my double white that I needed to play some of my cards. The rares that I opened in my sealed pool were Taranika, a Crowan Veteran, Eidolon of Obstruction. I also had Protean Third Mage, Ox of Agonis, Underworld Breach, and I opened the Simic Titan, Uro Titan of Nature's Wrath. I really feel like I should have played blue and maybe just splash for that at a minimum, but I couldn't quite figure out how to build a blue deck, and I wasn't really comfortable doing it. I play very aggressively, and I know that right now, and so I was trying to kind of adapt and make this deck kind of work for my comfort level at the moment. I've got to get better at playing control decks, but I wasn't feeling it. So I just ran a pretty fairly aggressive deck. But still, I'm fairly happy with where things ended up, and I'm more happy that I was able to figure out where I was in this and take some nuggets of truth and learn from my mistakes that I made this time playing. So I'm hoping that I will take those failures and those learnings and apply them on my next sealed or draft. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do yet. It depends. And make sure I, use those and better understand the limited environment. Like I said, I will leave a link to the deck and the pool that I had below. Let me know if you've been doing any limited recently and what archetypes are you enjoying drafting the most. Like this video, and as always, subscribe for more.